Hi, friends. As a busy, overwhelmed mom of littles, do you ever get frustrated by constant interruptions and unexpected detours? I don't think there's anything more frustrating. But what if I told you that the very things that feel like roadblocks are actually the most meaningful parts of your day, even more important than your goals? I know you have doubts, but stick with me because today I'm going to share a simple way you can change your perspective so that you can find meaning in the mayhem and the mundane. But first, I'd love to welcome you to my channel. My name's Krista, and welcome to Thrive Daily, a channel where we focus on helping moms solve big problems with simple solutions. And today, I have an especially simple solution to share with you. I want to share how a simple playlist helped me shift my focus onto things that really matter. So if you're a mom feeling overwhelmed by constant interruptions and incessant demands, this video is for you. But before I dive in, I'd love to hear from you. What's one small thing that brings you joy in your busy, chaotic day? For example, for me, it's at bedtime when my teenager finally opens up and is excited to tell me about her awesome day. Those are the moments that really count. What about you? What's yours? Drop it in the comments below. So recently, my family and I decided to watch a bunch of Disney and Pixar movies as a way to prepare for our trip to Disneyland. But as we were watching these movies, those Pixar soundtracks really gripped my heart. And I decided to make a playlist of all of my favorite songs from those adorable movies because it's fantastic music. But also, it carries with it fantastic messages from others. And the more I listened, I started noticing a recurring theme. For example, take Cars. Lightning McQueen is solely focused on winning his Piston Cup. He just wants to get to California as fast as possible. But all of a sudden, boom, he's stuck in Radiator Springs, frustrated and miserable because he can't get where he wants to go. Does that sound familiar to any of you? And yet, by the end of the movie, he realizes the friendships he formed while he was there hold far more value than the trophy he was chasing. We can all agree that the heart of that movie is in Radiator Springs. It's not in the race. It's found in his pitfalls and the frustrations that he has along his journey towards California. Okay, let's try another one. Who doesn't adore the movie Up? It's so tender and heartwarming. And you are rooting for Carl as he is laser focused on getting his house to Paradise Falls, his late wife's dream. But along the way, he's constantly interrupted by a dog named Doug, a bird named Kevin, and a Boy Scout named Russell. And while at first these characters seem like distractions, keeping him from attaining his goal, by the end of the movie, we, along with Carl, realize that they were his real adventure and his ultimate goal. And then in Finding Nemo, Marlin's only goal is to find his son. But along the way, he builds an unexpected, meaningful relationship with a fish named Dory, who is largely annoying and frustrating at first. And you kind of feel like she's only slowing him down and preventing him from accomplishing his very worthwhile task. But it's in the ups and downs of their adventures together that prepare him to be a better father and enable him in the end to find and rescue his son. Similarly, with us as busy moms, we're trying to accomplish all the many responsibilities that are placed on our shoulders, and our efforts keep getting frustrated and interrupted by spilled milk, spoiled plans, temper tantrums, or bedtime struggles. And all of these things feel like they're attacking us and preventing us from accomplishing any of our goals. But in fact, these frustrations and upsets and pitfalls along the way are the very things that give us meaning. Those are the things we're going to remember far longer than the tasks that we accomplish. But let's be frank, it's really difficult to remember that in the moment when we're dealing with endless laundry, dishes, meltdowns, and incessant, mommy, look at this moments. So it's helpful to have reminders that are always there, pointing us towards what's really important. This is where the Pixar playlist comes in. So what can a Pixar playlist do for you? This is what it can help you remember. Number one, the joy is in the journey, not in the end destination. What are those things that frustrate you right now, but you're going to look back on and laugh? I find that the most frustrating experiences render the best stories later. Number two, it'll help you remember that we need goals. Goals are not the enemy. Goals are super important because if we didn't have the goal, we wouldn't have the journey. If Lightning McQueen wasn't on his way to California to win the Piston Cup, he wouldn't have had his journey in Radiator Springs. So we need to remember that our goals, our dreams, our desires, they are what take us on our journey, what get us started. But we also need to remember that the journey is more important than the goal. And number three, embrace the detours. Give in to the messes, allow the obstacles, slow down, take a step back, and make the most of every setback. And remember that every unexpected delay is there for a reason and is part of your adventure. And even if it slows you down, it's in those moments that we're creating the stories that we and our children will remember for a lifetime. So, if you're in the thick of it, I encourage you to make your own Pixar playlist. Or if you'd like a copy of the one I made, I'll share the link in the comments below. And then use this playlist daily and let it remind you that it's not so much about reaching the goal. It's about enjoying the ride and making sweet memories along the way. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. And if you know another mom who needs this reminder, go ahead and share it with her. And if you'd like, feel free to subscribe to Thrive Daily for more weekly encouragement and practical tips right up here. And I wish you all an effortless day.